Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Opportunity webinar. My name is Mair Hill, and I will be your host for our adventure this evening. So this is about reliving. So don't just live, relive. Relive International is a 30-plus year food science and nutrition company. We have products that are clinically proven, they're patented, and they're backed by science. We love that it's backed by science and they are guaranteed to work. 100% guaranteed to work. Your money back if they don't. Relive has the only epigenetic nutrition company in the United States, and we are a company with integrity and strong family values because you want to know that what we say is in the can is actually in the can, and this is a company you can trust behind that. The Relive difference, bioavailability, synergism, optimal nutrition, and guaranteed quality results, those are all big fancy words, and what they really mean is bioavailable is that your body can actually absorb them and put them to good use, because it's not really what you take, it's what your body absorbs that makes the difference. Synergism, all our products work together. I take a lot of product and I mix all my powders together in one shake so that they all go down at the same time. And the beauty is that our brilliant scientists have figured out that they all work together. So one ingredient does not cancel out another, and more importantly, one ingredient will make another ingredient optimal for your body. And the whole can of product is optimal nutrition. This is not simply minimum daily allowance. This is optimal. And like I said, because it's a company that you can trust, we guarantee the quality of the ingredients. They are all third-party tested, so you can be assured that what we say is in the can is actually in the can. And the biggest difference is that Relive works. Our company is owned in the U.S., and all our manufacturing and research and development are done right outside of St. Louis in Chesterfield, Missouri. Relive Science, we have 10 product patents issued. Product patents are pretty tough to come by, especially on food. So Relive knows what they're doing. We have clinically proven formulas. A lot of them have been field tested in double-blind placebo studies, like all those things that you would want. We are pioneers in nutritional epigenetics, and that is a term that it's about lifestyle. Turns the good genes on, the bad genes off. And Lunasin in our LunaRich X products was discovered by Dr. Alfredo Galvez back in 1996, and it's the first identified nutritionally epigenetic superfood. We have our core nutrition, and our core nutrition heals the body at an epigenetic level. So again, it turns the good genes on and the bad genes off. Just because you come from a family history of heart disease or other things that tend to be passed down doesn't mean that you are absolutely going to get it, because with our core nutrition and the epigenetic portion of it, it will turn the bad genes off and the good genes on. Again, clinically proven formulas, and we have balanced nutrition patented as a whole food. We have core nutrition for kids. It has extra brain food in it. It comes in chocolate and vanilla. It is delicious. And then we have the core nutrition for adults, and we have it. The Classic is the first product that was ever created by Relive. That's what the company was based on. It's soy-based, and we have now that's soy-based. It's a little creamier, and it has the Lunasin in it. And then we have the now that is whey-based for people who don't want soy. We also have targeted solutions. Get back with the person who invited you on tonight's webinar, and they can go through these in more detail. I'll just kind of touch upon each one of them. Fiber Store is for digestive health, and think of it as all of your veins and arteries that go throughout your whole body delivering key nutrients. You want all of those things clear, and Fiber Store will help keep all of those things clear, in addition to the digestive health. Joint health. Joint health, the Artheffect has collagen-rich ingredients in it to help protect your joints and promote recovery. I know I take a lot of Artheffect because I have scoliosis, and it just helps keep the back issues at bay. Cardio Essentials is heart health. It is to help your heart be healthy. It has heart complex and CoQ10 in it. Glucofect is blood sugar management and blood sugar support to help prevent metabolic syndrome. That's kind of the precursor for diabetes and prediabetes. So Glucofect will help keep your blood sugar managed. 24K is energy, and it's smooth energy. It's energy without the crash. So you can take it, and it's good brain food in it to help you focus, and then energy to help you do what you need to do during your day. Reverse Age, probably one of my favorites, anti-aging. It tastes delicious, and it fights free radicals to slow down the aging process. My mom is a snow bunny, 6 months here, 6 months there, and when she added Reverse Age to her product mix, people started asking her what she was doing because she looked different, and she knew the only thing she did differently was adding the Reverse Age. Provantage, muscle recovery, performance. It, for me, always was instant relief. When I worked out too hard, I would take a scoop of Provantage. Again, tastes delicious. And my muscles, the soreness would go away immediately. Soy Essentials is women's wellness to help balance out those hormones. Energize is hydration. It's an electrolyte drink, so way better than Gatorade. It helps hydrate your cells at the cellular level so that it can absorb the nutrition bigger, better, faster. And we have two versions. We have the Energize, the regular Energize, and then we have Energize with 60% less sugar. So again, get back with the person that brought you on. They can tell you more about it. And remember, because Relive is synergistic, all of these formulas can all get mixed into one single shake. We also have targeted solutions. We have LunaRich X, that's the Lunasin, the soy peptide that I talked about earlier, that Dr. Galvez discovered in 1996 as the first epigenetic superfood. And then our newer product, it's not the newest, we'll be getting to that, but our newer product, Defense, is for immune support. They do different things, but they work together to help build your immune system, which is, especially during this pandemic, what we're all after, right? We want a strong immune support system to help stave off any of those icky things that could come our way. The Fit3 program, this is a comprehensive weight management program. Relive offers everything from the videos to help move your body every day, and those videos, very simple moves, but very effective and for every level. And it will kick your butt if you can work as hard as you want to in those. But Coach Tina is amazing at these exercise videos and keeping you motivated on the Facebook group. We have weight tracking. We have weight tracking PDFs so that you can keep track of everything that you're eating and making sure that you're getting enough of each category and drinking enough water. It tastes great. Active is actually a meal replacement. You can drink it as a shake, and it could replace your breakfast and or your lunch to help you cut down your calories. We have Burn that helps build your metabolism. You take it first thing in the morning. It kind of sets a fire going and helps you burn those calories. And then Purify is a liver detox that you take before bed. And it too, because it will help your body clean itself out, that's important too, to get all the toxins out of your body. So the Fit3 program, again, is comprehensive, and they have challenges. There's a challenge currently going underway. So it's a great opportunity to be part of a community and manage your weight. We have a whole line of our RLV hemp products. These are tinctures, and it's organically grown in the USA, non-GMO and gluten-free. And the fact that it's grown in the USA, and again, we're a company of integrity, so it's only quality ingredients. We have multi-step testing to ensure purity and efficacy, because I know CBD is rampant out there. Like, you can get it at the gas station, but if you look at how much CBD is actually in any one of those products, our tinctures put those to shame. So we have full spectrum. We have tinctures that are not full spectrum, so they don't have the THC in it. We have 500 milligrams, 750 milligrams. We have RLV with melatonin to help you sleep better. We've got the RLV balm, which is amazing. There is 1,000 milligrams of hemp protein in our balm. And again, you look at, if you compare what's all in the market, you'll see 30 milligrams or 50 milligrams. We have 1,000 milligrams in our jar of balm. We're third-party tested from a reputable source, and there's a certificate of analysis available on every single batch of our products. You will not find higher quality hemp products anywhere. And here, ta-da, is our brand new product, RLV Protect. This is hemp plus Lunarich X. It's peppermint flavored, it's broad spectrum, 500 milligrams. This is the only hemp product formulated with lunicin. It took years of working with that technology to get those particles small enough that they would actually bind together, cross the brain-blood barrier, and work in your body in spectacular ways. This exclusive ingredient combination works synergistically for optimal health and immune function. And it's a dual-action formula. It combines the immediate benefit of hemp, right? You have immune support and endocannabinoid system support with the rapid and long-term benefits of lunicin. Again, that's the epigenetic superfood that turns the bad genes off and the good genes on. And that's epigenetics at the cellular level. The small particle size is done by using nanotechnology, and that improves bioavailability, meaning your body can actually absorb it. And it allows the lunicin to be absorbed rapidly and more deeply into your tissues, and that will give you bigger, better, faster results. It combines cutting-edge and patented technologies, and it is the broad-spectrum hemp, so you get all the cannabinoids and all the terpenes without the THC. So that's our newest product. It is available. You can order it now. Protect, Relive Protect. In each dropper full, there are 6 Lunarich X capsules. Relive is a company with a heart, and we have our heart to help others. Through the Kalogris Foundation, which was named after Dr. Theodore P. Kalogris, who was the founder or the creator of our very first product, Classic. He was charged to be ashamed unless he scored a victory for mankind, and this is truly his legacy. And it's through this Kalogris Foundation that 40,000 people, mostly children throughout the whole world, are fed every single day through the feeding stations and the Kalogris Foundation. We have hundreds of nutritional programs in 9 countries, including the United States of America. It's distributor supported. So the bigger you grow your business, the more children you can feed. Here's an example of just the power of our products and what a little bit of pure nutrition will do to help these children. So Rodlin is from Haiti, and he was in pain and miserable from edema and horrible skin disease. Dr. Mano, who's our coordinator in Haiti, gave his mother a case of Relive Kids Now and told her to give it to him as often as he would take it. And 2 weeks later, you can see the difference. This picture was taken 4 months later, and there's hardly a mark on his body. And now he is a happy, healthy, grown child. I mean, I think the Relive products truly changed his life. And here's another one. Rosemarie was a 2-year-old girl in the Philippines. At 2 years old, she weighed only 8 pounds, and she stood less than 2 feet tall, and she was suffering from severe malnourishment. Then she was enrolled in the Relive feeding program, and during her feedings, she was given Relive Now for kids. After 19 short days, so that's less than 3 weeks, Rosemarie gained 6 pounds and started to form muscle that was previously skin and bone. Again, truly changed her life. And these are just 2 examples of the power of the Relive products and the heart that Relive has for helping people, children mostly, all around the world. So all this is great, but the power of Relive is really the stories. And so I've asked a couple people to come on and share, and I would love to ask our newest senior director, Beth Mull, to join us first. And Beth was kind enough to step away from another call that she's on. So Beth, if you could hit *6 and join us, we'd love to hear what's going on in your personal, your health, and your business story.
Hi, Mair. My name is Beth Mull, and I live in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. My background is occupational and physical therapy, and we've been on Relive for 10 years. When I first found Relive, I was in a healthcare crisis. My doctor had told me that my bone density was so bad that if I fell, I would break a bone. I was a patient in the therapy department where I worked, had just chronic back pain, plus a multitude of other challenges that I was dealing with, and I was miserable. I took my very first can of Relive and took it very consistently, 2 shakes a day. And within a week, I had more energy, which was awesome. And I just kept taking those shakes. And a month after being on Relive, my back pain that I'd had for so long was gone. I was able to return to running. I was discharged as a patient. And 8 months after being consistent on these products, I ran my very first marathon on the North Country Trail. I fell a couple of times, but I was able to get up and keep on running. And I have not looked back since. My health results have even grown from there. And we were not interested in a business. I was just happy with the health results. I had a good job at the hospital, and things were going well. And then life changed. My job at the hospital was eliminated, and I found myself without work. And then we became full-time caregivers for my sister who has special needs. She has moderate cognitive impairment as well as paranoid schizophrenia. So I had a full-time job that didn't pay very good. So we decided to take another look at stepping into the Relive business. We embraced the on-the-job training and the support that Relive has, which was fabulous. And we haven't looked back. We were only able to share in small moments of time that we had. And over 2020, things really grew. We placed second in the nation 1 month. We placed first in the nation 1 month. We've been able to transition my sister into an independent group home, and she's thriving thanks to Relive. And just last month, we have now hit senior director. So my income last month was $3,000, and we're not going to stop here. I love Relive. It has become our plan A and retirement plan for my husband and I, and we will always be taking and sharing these products.
And I love the passion and enthusiasm that you share your story. I'm so proud of you for becoming senior director. Congratulations to you. I know that that's a lot of work of helping a lot of people and just staying consistent, and you're smart to take a hold of the support that's offered you, because that is one of the beauty in Relive, is that you have all the help that you need to, and it's your choice whether you use it or not, but you can get all the results that you're looking for and build a business as big as you want without being managed. So we're here to help you. We're not here to do it for you. And again, thank you for taking time out to join us tonight, Beth, and congratulations. Next up, we have Vicki Leslie, and I know Vicki has some newer results, and I'm excited to hear them. So, Vicki, if you hit *6, and please come on and share your health and business story, we'd love to hear it. Vicki, hit *6.
I guess I hit *6 too many times. Sorry about that.
It's okay. You're here.
Hello, people. I'm Vicki Leslie from North Richland Hills, Texas. Actually, it's a suburb of Fort Worth. And 20 years ago, when I was introduced to Relive, I was spending 20 hours a day in bed with chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia. I had a host of autoimmune issues. I had a very rare condition called pseudotumor cerebri. That means false brain tumor. It's caused from high pressure in your spinal fluid. And the way that affected me is that I would have a 30-second warning, and I would lose about 80 to 90% of my vision. And my head would feel like it was exploding. I also dealt with migraine since I was 12. And at the age of 43, my normal migraine pattern was 3 a week. And I had one period of time that I had one migraine that lasted 2 months without any relief at all. And that was related to thyroid issues. So that was kind of a small picture of where I was at when I was introduced to Relive. I was seeing 10 doctors on 10 meds and getting worse instead of better. And a friend of ours from church started telling us about Relive. And quite honestly, it sounded too good to be true. And I thought somebody had pulled the wool over my friend's eyes. So I turned him down 3 times. And on the 4th time, he said, "If I bring this over to you, will you take it?" And I heard it had a money-back guarantee. And I thought, well, the only thing I've got to lose is to get Ronnie off my back. So that's how I started on the products, and was shocked when I started getting results. My first month, I added 6 hours to my day. I could be out of bed. Fast forward to 6 months, I was off of 4 daily pain medicines. One of those was the opioid, and I went through no withdrawals. By 9 months, my migraines were going 2 and 3 weeks, or 2 and 3 months apart. And by a year, the doctor had taken me off a total of 8 medications, and I had added 12 hours to my day. I could be out of bed, and I had become symptom-free from all of those issues and have remained symptom-free from those issues now for 19 years. which is unheard of for people with autoimmune issues to be symptom-free for 19 years. But thank God for Relive, I am. And I wasn't interested in the business either in the beginning. I actually wouldn't even let them tell me about it for 9 months. But then people started seeing me get my life back and started saying, well, what are you doing and where can I get it? And I knew it. I had to make a choice. And so I knew I could either send my friends to my distributor friend or I could look at this myself. And because I had lost my job, we needed some help financially. And my biggest dream at that time was just to earn enough money to pay for my products. My products were covered my very first month. I have not paid for it out of my household budget since. Went on to replace that income that I lost when I lost my job at the school district. The next year, I doubled my income. I've made as much as $5,500 in a calendar month, been on 3 all-expense paid trips with the company, and have enjoyed the bonuses that Relive offers. But most of all, I enjoy seeing lives change before my eyes, and I just love sharing this hope that I found. But I take Relive because I don't ever want to go back to what I was before. But I have found some new results in the last month, and those results are prevention. I come from a family of 5. I'm the firstborn of 3, and all 5 people are of the 5 people in my family. 4 of them are diabetic, and 4 of them have heart issues. I'm the only one that doesn't. I'm the only one that takes Relive. Actually, my dad passed away with heart issues, and my mom did too. But so that I knew I had this big, horrible family history of Relive. And when the Lunarich X capsules came out, I started hitting those things hard for help and for prevention. And we went to a new doctor recently, and with hearing my family history, he suggested that we have a scan done of our heart to see what the calcification level was. And so we did that, and when I got the report back from that scan, they measured 5 different areas of your heart, and all 5 areas said 0% calcification in my heart. And in the addendum at the bottom, it said, I am at 0 percentile, that 100% of the women my age scanned have more calcification in their heart than I do. And I'm so thankful that God brought Relive into our life for my health, to give me my life back, but also to prevent the things. I believe it will prevent the things that my family has gone through. And I cannot ever imagine being without this hope and sharing this hope.
So it's hope, and it's peace of mind. Relive has granted you peace of mind, and I'm excited for you as to what you're not experiencing from your past and what you won't experience going forward, and you'll never even know those things. And I'd also like to point out that people in Relive really do have a heart for helping others, and while you wanted to get Ronnie off your back, the fact that he came back to you 4 times because he saw you in pain and wanted to help you, and then you were open-minded enough to at least listen, for whatever motivation, and you got your life back. So I'm very happy for you, Vicki, and congratulations on those newest results. That's pretty exciting.
Well, thank you.
And as for me, my story is kind of in between Beth and Vicki's. I was working with nutritionists for 5 years prior to Relive. I too, I've been on the product for 18 years. I'm from Chicago, and prior to Relive, I was working with those nutritionists because I was tired all the time. I was diagnosed right off the bat with leaky gut and candida, so they're digestive issues. I was put on 150 supplements a day and told not to eat sugar, gluten, dairy, pork, chicken, peanuts, caffeine, or alcohol. And I did that really faithfully for 3 years. And I never got the energy I was looking for, and I stopped. And it was a few weeks later I was introduced to Relive. I really didn't think powders in a can were going to help me, but my youngest at the time had chronic ear infections, and one of the stories that they happened to share that day with me was about a little boy not having ear infections anymore. And Jack, my son, had already had ear tube surgery 3 times. He was still getting those ear infections. I was trying the alternatives. I was trying to wean him off of dairy. I was taking him to a chiropractor. I was doing things to try and keep him off those antibiotics. But after I heard that story, I said, okay, well, I'll get started. I have 3 boys, my husband, so 5 of us got started on the product right away. I got the energy I was looking for in the first week. It's never left me. 18 years later, it's never left me. I mentioned earlier that I have scoliosis, and it was literally that day that I was introduced to Relive that I had a shooting pain down my left leg. My chiropractor said that day, he said that your pain will never go away. You need to learn to live with it. You're shaped this way. There's nothing else I can do. And 2 months on these products, that pain did go away. And it hasn't come back. So the digestive issues, I've gotten retested a few times for the leaky gut candida. I knew my symptoms were gone, but I just got tested anyway, and there's no sign of it in my system. No food allergies. And Jack Hill, he did have 2 ear infections that first year, but he never had another one. Like it truly changed our lives. And like Vicki, like Beth, I was not interested in a business. I already made a healthy 6-figure income. I ran a multi-million-dollar sales agency in the gift industry. I had a lot of people depending on me, big responsibilities, my 3 little boys at home, and there wasn't another minute in my day. But like Vicki said, she was going to tell her friends, and who was going to do it? Was it going to be her, or was she going to send them back to Ronnie? And that was my decision that day too. Who was going to share this with my friends, me or the people introducing it to me? And I ended up jumping in the business that same day. Again, I didn't expect any results from me, but I just went home and repeated the stories. I just said, you need to know about this. What you do with it, totally up to you, but you need to. I know this exists, and I truly feel a moral obligation. You need to know it too. And everybody said, get me some. And that is really how my business was started. I started retailing a lot of product because this was all around my full-time career. I didn't truly understand about the support that was offered to me, but once I did, and I realized I could leverage my time by having the people around me support me and help me build my business, I ended up closing my company so I could be home with my boys, do Relive around their schedule. By then, my income was $3,000 a month, $4,000 a month. My highest month was over $7,000. Relive has paid me hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years. They've sent me all around the world to teach and train. I am an ambassador with the company, which just meant I helped a lot of people. And, really my biggest gift was that Relive allowed me to be home with my boys when they were in, late middle school, high school years. And now they are spread out all over the country. Literally, one's in California, one's in New York, and one's a mile from here in Chicago. And I get to travel and be with them. And I wouldn't trade that for the world. So I'm grateful for Relive for the products. I love the prevention aspects. I'm going to be 60 this year. I'm on no medications, and I know my best results will be what I never experienced. So the products have been amazing. The business too was life changing. And now I'll share the opportunity with you so you can see if you're ready to get your life changed too. Because even if you make $500 a month extra, think of what that would do for your family budget, an extra $500 a month. I know it would change a lot of people's lives, and we have that opportunity. Relive is a solid business. We're on the Council for Responsible Nutrition. Ryan Montgomery, who's our president and CEO, is on the board of directors at the Direct Selling Association, which is a watchdog group over all network marketing companies. It kind of makes sure that you are acting with integrity and honesty and all those things that you want in a company. There's 5 ways to make money with Relive. I'll touch on each one briefly, but again, get back with the person who invited you, and they can go into more details. We have retail profits, wholesale profits, overrides, cash bonuses, and trips, and the ambassador program. Retail profit is pretty self-explanatory. Like, you go to a store and you buy a carton of milk and you pay retail, and the store pockets the difference between the retail and what they paid for it. That's retail profit. The thing with Relive is you get to decide what your profit margin is. It all depends on what level you start in, what level you build to, but your retail profit, you can earn anywhere from 20 to 40%. And the beauty with Relive is that everyone is a potential customer. One of my best friends started Relive when she was 8 months pregnant with her 4th child. It ended up being her easiest delivery. My father-in-law lived to 103, and at one point at his 100th birthday party, his doctor stood up and said he knew that Relive was what was keeping him alive because my father-in-law suffered with bladder cancer. So and everybody in between. Everybody is a potential customer with Relive. So wholesale profit is simply the difference between where you are in your business and where somebody joins you. And so if you're at the top profit level, which is 40%, and somebody joins you at what we call a quick start level, it's an entry level position, at 25%, you're going to earn that 15% difference, the 15% between your 40% and their 25%. And I know when I first looked at this, I thought, like, why, if I'm earning 40% on a can of product, because I did come in at the top profit level in my first month, why would I want to then do wholesale profit and only earn 15%? And the reason is because when you sponsor distributorships, they are buying cases of product, not single cans. So when you sponsor, that increases your volume, and your volume is what increases your profit. So overrides, our third form of income. We used to call them royalties. It's kind of like, Elvis Presley's estate still receives money on all of the songs every time they're played. That's royalties. So that's the same thing with Relive. When you build your organization and people join you at that top profit level, you're creating little mini franchises all over the place, and you will receive overrides on every can of product sold in their organization for people that are in their groups that are not their own mini franchise, meaning they're not at their top profit level. So if you bring in Susan, and Susan becomes a master affiliate, so she's at that top profit level, you will receive 8% of everything Susan and her whole group does for as long as Susan has her business. And Susan brings in Jim. You may or may not know Jim, but you've helped support him because we are here to support the people in our organizations. You're going to earn 6% on Jim, and again, you're paid 5 level deep. So Jim brings in Wendy. Wendy could be in Australia. You'll earn 4%. Maria could be in the Philippines. You'll earn 3% on your 4th level. And Bill's group, he could be back, and he could be your next door neighbor, and you're going to earn 2% on Bill's group. And so this is residual income. This is the stuff that will pay you forever and ever and ever, and this is the income that is willable forever. So generation after generation. Unlike my conventional business, after 17 years when I closed it, it's like I put it in a box and put it on a shelf, and that was that. With Relive, I'm building something that I can will to my boys and my grandkids someday when I have them, and it will just keep going and going and going. 4th form of income is cash bonuses and trips. We had a whole bunch of trip winners that earned it because they worked hard to go to. It was supposed to be Hawaii last year, but because the world shut down, it's not Hawaii, but it's coming up. They're going to Amelia Island in Florida to celebrate. We also have a Star Director bonus program, so you get paid for doing what you'd be doing anyway. Relive just wants to put more money in your pocket faster. So Relive is very generous. They have the top 3 bonus earners every month. There's a way right off the bat. You join this company and you can earn $500 in bonuses from the get-go. So easy way to recoup your investment and get started in building your own business and becoming your own boss. We have the ambassador program, and I mentioned that Relive has sent me all over the world to teach and train. There's recognition, there's extra cash bonuses, because really we're paid to help others, and we're a core of ambassadors, and Relive just lifts everybody up, and we are here to teach and train and empower the people in our organizations and the people on our sidelines too, because Relive, we help everybody. There's that heart that I keep mentioning that Relive people have for helping others. So there's 2 main ways to get started. I mean, again, get back with the person who brought you on this call, and they can go into more detail, but you can become a customer and feel better starting today. Just drink your shakes and hear about the or experience the health benefits yourself. Or you can become a distributor, and again, you get to choose your profit margin, whether it's 20% or 40% or somewhere in between. You can become a distributor and start helping your friends and family. Maybe you want to be like Vicki, and your first goal is simply to pay for your product. Maybe you want to end up replacing an income. Maybe you lost your job and you're forced to replace an income. And so whatever your motivation is, we're here to help you achieve that. Here are a few more details on how you get started as a distributor. Again, there's two levels that are the most popular ways to get started. One is the quick start. It's our entry level. It's 25% margin. You pay $375 plus shipping and tax for $500 worth of product. You do receive free shipping on that first order, so total savings of $150. So you will earn that if you sell it all, or you'll save it if you end up consuming that product. Or you can come in at our top profit level and you earn 35 to 40% savings in a profit level. You pay $3,250 for $5,000 worth of product. Once again, you receive free shipping on this first order. Again, huge savings. And so if you share the entire order, meaning if you sell it instead of consuming it, you will earn $750. And there's lots of tax write-offs available to you as you business from home, and it's the highest savings. And this level allows you to receive all forms of income. So that's just another way to build income from home and build your business. And just like our products have a 30-day 100% money-back guarantee, as a distributor, you have an entire year with 100% money-back guarantee on all unopened product. So it's virtually risk-free to get started in your own business, working from home, helping a lot of people. We have what people need most: personal freedom and financial security and optimal health. Because you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have your health, what good does it do? And you can have perfect health, but if you don't have the money to enjoy going places, there's another shortcoming. So with Relive, we enabled you to have all three things. You can live better starting today. Get back with the person that invited you on tonight and find out what it means in detail to become a customer, a distributor, or join us at that top profit level and build your own organization. Be your own little mini franchise. Be your own boss, helping a lot of people. So this concludes our Wednesday night opportunity webinar. We'll be back the same dial in everything on Saturday morning, 10:30 Central Time, for training to help you understand how to build this business. And Roger Broberg will be the expert trainer this weekend on Saturday morning. So you'll want to tune in at 10:30 and learn all sorts of tips and tricks to build your business and get more comfortable talking to people and finding out just the power behind Relive International. So that's it. I'm going to stop the recording and I'll unmute the lines and everybody can say goodnight. Okay, so I'm not so good I have stopped the recording. Now I just have to figure out how to unmute everybody so everybody can say goodnight.
Mair, it still said it's...
Oh, everybody is. Or you can all hit *6 and unmute yourselves.
Thank you, Mair. It was great.
Congratulations to all of you for taking time out to be here tonight. So thank you for being here. Enjoy your evening.
Hey, Mair.
Yes?
Mair.
Yeah.
It's still recording. If you go under View Options and click on Stop Recording to the Cloud.
I did say stop recording. Stop recording.
It's recording in the upper left. I'm not sure why.
Huh.
Did you do end? Because end,
No, I did. It just says I stop recording.
So under View Options, Stop Recording to the Cloud, End Recording to the Cloud or something?
No, it says I can pause recording, stop recording, and I can say end. You want me to hit end?
Sure. It doesn't have the option Stop Recording to the Cloud?
No, it just says stop recording.
Okay. Yeah, maybe just push end. I'm not sure. It just says.
No, that was the end meeting for all. So I still. I keep hitting stop recording, and it's. Let's see. I don't know what to tell you. I do know that when I've forgotten to hit stop recording when I've done my Zoom calls, it still records and it sends me the notice that it's done.
Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah. Just do end meeting for all, and we should be good. That was awesome, though. Thank you so much. Sure appreciate you.
okay, I'll just say end. All right. Thank you. Thanks for being here. All right. Have a good night.
Thanks, Mayor.